Probably has to beat them off with a damn stick. Mom thought you might like these, Jacob said. Thanks, Jake. You going out? Just for a little while. Throw the frisbee with some guys down in the barrens until it gets dark, then study. Stay on this side. There's poison ivy down there since the crap grew back. Yeah, we know. Denny caught it when we were in junior high, and it was so bad his mother thought he had cancer. Ouch. Streeter said. Drive home carefully, son. No hot dogging. You bet. The boy put an arm around his father and kissed his cheek with a lack of self-consciousness that Streeter found depressing. Tom not only had his health, a still gorgeous wife, and a ridiculous pissing cherub, he had a handsome 18-year-old son who still felt all right about kissing his dad goodbye before going out with his best buds. He's a good boy, Goodhue said fondly, watching Jacob mount the stairs to the house and disappear inside. Studies hard and makes his grades, unlike his old man. Luckily for me, I had you. Lucky for both of us, Streeter said, smiling and putting a goo of brie on a Triscuit. He popped it into his mouth. Does me good to see you eating, chum, Goodhue said. Me and Norma were starting to wonder if there was something wrong with you. Never better, Streeter said, and drank some more of the tasty, and no doubt expensive, beer. I've been losing my hair in front, though. Jan says it makes me look thinner. That's one thing the ladies don't have to worry about, Goodhue said, and stroked a hand back through his own locks, which were as full and rich as they had been at 18. Not a touch of gray in them, either. Janet Streeter could still look 40 on a good day, but in the red light of the declining sun, the garbage king looked 35. He didn't smoke, he didn't drink to excess, and he worked out at a health club that did business with Streeter's bank but which Streeter could not afford himself. His middle child, Carl, was currently doing the European thing with Justin Streeter, the two of them traveling on Carl Goodhue's dime. Which was, of course, actually the garbage king's dime. Oh man who is everything, thy name is Goodhue, Streeter thought, and smiled at his old friend. His old friend smiled back, and touched the neck of his beer bottle to Streeter's. Life is good, wouldn't you say? Very good, Streeter agreed. Long days and pleasant nights. Goodhue raised his eyebrows. Where'd you get that? Made it up, I guess, Streeter said. But it's true, isn't it? If it is, I owe a lot of my pleasant nights to you, Goodhue said. It has crossed my mind, old buddy, that I owe you my life. He toasted his insane backyard. The tenderloin part of it, anyway. Nah, you're a self-made man. Goodhue lowered his voice and spoke confidentially. Want the truth? The woman made this man. The Bible says, who can find a good woman? For her price is above rubies. Something like that, anyway. And you introduced us. Don't know if you remember that. Streeter felt a sudden and almost irresistible urge to smash his beer bottle on the patio bricks and shove the jagged and still foaming neck into his old friend's eyes. He smiled instead, sipped a little more beer, then stood up. Think I need to pay a little visit to the facility. You don't buy beer, you only rent it, Goodhue said, then burst out laughing. As if he had invented this himself, right on the spot. Truer words, etc., Streeter said. Excuse me. You really are looking better, Goodhue called after him as Streeter mounted the steps. Thanks, Streeter said. Old buddy.